Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. Today I want to talk about social media, which is sort of funny that I'm making a post on social media about social media. So I did kind of an interview with a new AT grad, just earlier this week. And so good for him. If you're watching this, good for you for reaching out and networking and making connections. You're doing all the right things. But one of the things that came up during that conversation with him, I've heard many, many times before. And he said something about, oh, you look like your clinic is doing so amazing. You guys are doing great on social media. And I've heard that both towards my clinic, but I've also heard it to other therapists as well, of like, she's killing it. She's all over social media. And I don't want to take away from that those people that are doing so well on social media. But I want to talk about social media and kind of our gauge of whether social media success equals AT success, something maybe we haven't thought about before. So first of all, first and foremost, stop comparing. I don't care that AT is doing really good on social media and you only post twice a year. I don't care if they have a page and you don't even have a page at all. Stop comparing. What works for them might not work for you, and you need to sort of figure out what works for you, and trying stuff is good, but stop comparing. Stop feeling bad about yourself if you don't feel like your social media game is as amazing as someone else's. So that's the number one thing. And number two, stop thinking that social media equals marketing. Social media is not marketing, especially just regular posts. Marketing is a really big, broad topic, and there's lots of different subsets of a good marketing plan. And I won't go into that in too much detail because I want this video to be relatively short. But social media is not marketing. And even if you want to include it in your marketing plan, it's like maybe 2% of what your whole marketing plan should be, not the entirety of it. So it's a very, very small part, not the be all and end all. And number three, stop using social media as a gauge of how well you think someone is doing. Just because they're doing well on social media does not mean that they have a full clinical schedule or that they're making a whole bunch of money or that that social media is paying off. Just because they're doing well on social media means that they're doing good work on social media. It doesn't mean anything else. It doesn't mean that they are the best AT out there. It doesn't mean that they're booked solid. It doesn't mean that they're successful. It's good stuff. But again, it's just part of the whole picture, not the whole thing. So what I want to encourage you to do, and what I want to give you permission to do, is focus on what works for you. Maybe posting 10 times a day like Gary Vee tells you to is going to make you exhausted, and then you're drained when you're with your clients. So if that's the case, I give you permission to not focus on social media. If it's not going to help you and not going to give you the results that you want, put it on a back burner. It's not the be all and end all. Also, if you feel like you're not consistent with it, maybe you're posting a whole bunch and then you're stopping and you're posting and you're stopping. Again, it might be doing more harm to you than good. So I want you to actually look at that and be critical of like, is it worth it for me to be really super active on social media? And is there some sort of middle ground that I can find that I'm still being active on social media without causing any negative effects to myself? And also, do I need to be doing social media? Is it actually going to help me? Is it worth the effort in the long run? So I want to give you guys permission to focus on what's good for you and to focus on what is bringing in results. So if another area, something else you're doing for marketing is bringing in results, put your time and your energy and your focus there. And don't worry about the social media if it's not bringing in results. Awareness is great, but not at the sacrifice of other things. So that's what I have to say. Stop comparing and stop thinking social media success equals athletic therapy success. This might be a controversial one, so I really want you guys to comment and let me know what you think. And I'm also really curious of whether social media has worked for you, whether the effort has been worth the reward, whether it's brought in any clients for you. Share some advice and some tips of what you found to work. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys later.